thank you. Thanks for coming out this fine morning. Good to see everybody. We've got a great morning planned, lots of stuff going on. But we got a little time right at the top. So any intros? Anybody haven't been here before? Yeah, would you like to introduce yourself? Yeah. Hey, very good, huh?
Two fingers.
Tricky.
Hello, good morning. I'm Sarah Hansen. I've been here before, but it's been a while. I've been on Zoom, so you might have seen my name up there. But I'm with Growing Up Helena, and I'm handing out some flyers this morning about the Strengthening Support Services Summit that's coming up in February. So this is our Save the Date. We have narrowed it down to 4 topics of the service area that we'll be focusing on. We'll be focusing on housing, mental health, and suicide prevention, behavioral health and substance misuse, and then early childhood. So if you have any interest area in those areas, maybe you're not a part of the service sector, but want to help your community, want to learn more, it is open to you as well. So if you are interested, I'd really like to invite you to scan that QR code and tell us what area you're interested in and help us narrow down the topic so that we're really productive on September 27th.
All right. Thank you, Sarah. And you're gonna come back maybe later in the spring and tell us more about Growing Helena? I'm sorry.
Growing Up Helena.
Growing Up Helena.
Yes,
All right.
it's a Communities That Cares Coalition, so that's the program that we use, and it's to create a healthier community for our youth to keep them drug-free.
Okay, very good. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming, Sarah.
I forgot to say something. So I have a gimpy leg right now today, and I have a wonderful friend, Emma, who said that she'd take care of covering the mic duty. So look to her, not to me. I'm standing in the corner.
Well, Emma, since you got the mic, how was the Great Conversations last evening?
The Great Conversations went very well. It was a sold-out crowd. Ann Compton, who was one of the first ABC white female reporters, was there, and we all got to speak with her a little bit, and we heard from some really amazing teachers and gave them some awards. And then, yeah, conversations kicked off, and people didn't get out of there until about 9:45.
Wow. And here you are at 7 a.m.
And obviously doing so well.
Well, very good. Barb and Peter went to that as well. They said they had great conversations at their table. So, who? Oh, good. Oh, very good. And Peter? Peter, you got an announcement or something? Did you get him the mic, Kevin?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I was at Great Conversations as well last night. So, you can tell by my outfit, the weather is turning nice. Opening weekend, this weekend, we're open Saturday and Sunday.
That's what I heard.
Come on up. Yep, lift tickets are only $25. Come on up. I think I have to move away from the speaker. Also, I know this is going to be tough for you. This is your last opportunity this year to go to bingo at Brothers Tap Works at 4 o'clock on Sunday to support the ski patrol.
Oh.
I gotta tell you guys, they let me do the calling. Can you imagine somebody giving me a microphone? You must be out of your mind. So come on out. Honestly, it's a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. So we have a lot of fun. We raise some money for ski patrol. We're an all-volunteer force. We are required to pay for our own medical supplies, the equipment, as well as the tools that we use. So when we bandage you up, when we bring you down on the toboggan, we've purchased that. So it all comes from community funds.
It's all free to the injured skiers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's never a charge for ski patrol services.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Bingo Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock, Brothers Tap Works.
Very good. Thanks, Peter. Well, let's see. Who's that gentleman?
We got one more over here real quick.
It's turkey time!
Everybody look at you. But let's hear from Dean for a sec before we introduce Tim.
Well, I can assure you, I'm Dean from Barta Business Group. I can assure you he's probably going to be a lot more fun to talk what he's talking about than what I'm talking about. So, a little survey in the room. Have any of you, as either business owners or knowing business owners, know what the BOI report is? Yeah, that's the level of shock that I have. So the BOI report is the Beneficial Ownership Information Report. It was, in 2021, Congress passed the Corporate Transparency Act on a bipartisan basis. This law created a new beneficial ownership information reporting requirement as part of the U.S. government's efforts to make it harder for bad actors to hide or benefit their ill-gotten gains through shell companies and other opaque ownership structures. And that was in 2021. So what the requirement is if you have an LLC or a company, you have to file this report. And if this is a business that was established before 2024, you have until December 1 or December 31st to file it. If you don't, the penalties are about $500 per day. And if you created a new business in 2024, you had 90 days to file it. And if you're thinking about creating a business in 2025, you have 30 days after you create the business to file this report. Now there's an agency within the Department of Treasury called the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network.
You getting all this, Ross?
Yeah. So I know this is like, stale popcorn, but, when you start hitting your pocketbook, and so really the report it's not a stressed out kind of thing. It's really 10 to 15 minutes. All you have to have is your EIN number, and Peter, you probably filed it before, okay? And 10, 15 minutes and a copy of your driver's license, right?
I just paid a guy $85 to take care of all my companies.
Okay, yeah. You can pay people to do it, and they'll generously, charge you for that, but it's absolutely free, and it really is not that hard. So if you want or know any business owners, I've got business cards. I email my clients, and I say just keep spreading the word, because just like the survey you took here, look on Jim's face when I tell you, he's like, what is that? And I go, that's what I have other business owners saying the same thing. So anyway, it's more of a public service announcement than anything else. Now,
Thank you, Dean.
let's have the fun stuff with the turkey man.
I kind of wondered about that Raven Feather Production. That isn't some shell company overseas. Very good. All right. Well, gobble. Jim Joyce is with us. Jim, say something.
I got slightly nervous when you mentioned bad actors a minute ago, so I see how this goes. I am today, and through the rest of the week, Tim Turkey, a seasonal worker for Helena Food Share. And I don't want to gobble up too much of your sage rosemary or time this morning, so I'll keep things brief and generally free of foul language. There's more. I truly want to thank you for your support today and throughout the year, and just want you to help us spread the word to folks in town to come visit us Friday at the Lewis and Clark Library to drop off a turkey or a turkey breast or a monetary donation. That's from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can also have your donation matched dollar for dollar by Cochran Insurance, Big Sky Acoustics, Stockman Bank, Helena Kiwanis Club, Odegaard Injury Lawyers, or you can make a donation online. There was a potato pun in there in case you missed it. Mashed instead of matched. And a special thanks to Lewis and Clark Library. We couldn't do this without their help. Our media sponsors, KTVH and the Montana Radio Company. Also, don't forget to stop by the Blackfoot River Brewing for a give back from noon to 9 p.m. We'll be there after the library closes, where $1 from every beer that gets purchased will help us finish out this year's turkey challenge. We do have fun with this every year, and it's a great Helena tradition, but it's very important for me to say this. The kindness and generosity of Helena is at the heart of all the work that Helena Food Share is able to do. You make this possible, you know. We've had a lot of changes in the past year, and that's only because of Helena. It's amazing to me how generous this community is and how important making sure people are fed is to everyone in this room and everyone in this community. So this year's goal is 2,800 holiday meals. It's a pretty lofty goal, but with your help, we're sure we can bring all those holiday meals and hope to tables in the Helena community. That's an important thing too, is hope. You know, there's food on tables, but there's hope for the holiday season and for the new year. So I just want to thank you for your support today throughout the year, and on Friday, we'll see you then.
All right.
Thank you.
Jordan Everett, who we met last week, she's here too. So welcome, Jordan. Jim, right under here.
Oh,
Grab
perfect.
that. Grab that.
It's always weird grabbing one of these.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Thank you.
All right, very good. So the thing's off and running. Turkey challenge is happening. Byron brought a turkey breast. It'll be a great day tomorrow. What are you pointing at, Peter? John Sack. I should have said, who are you pointing at? John, how you doing?
Tim, where are you?
Oh, over here.
Tim, I have
It's kind of hard to miss.
I have a flock of about 30 wild turkeys that hang around in my yard. If you come over, you'll scare the hell out of them. It's hard to believe. A week from today is Thanksgiving, and then right after Thanksgiving, we are starting to think about Christmas. So I just want to share that on Tuesday, December 3rd, we will have the Spirit of Christmas at Carroll College, and you're welcome to come to as much of this as you would like. It's open to the community. The campus, we started this about 3 years ago. The campus is lit up beautifully. And we have tours around the campus, and we're going to begin with 4 o'clock a Mass in All Saints Chapel, followed by a lighting ceremony outside of O'Connell Hall at 5 o'clock. We're going to have the Carroll College Choir there to perform Christmas carols, and we're going to have cookies and hot chocolate and outdoor fires, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So December 3rd, come on over to Carroll College and get in the Christmas spirit.
All right. Well, we need John. Well, I saw Senator Dunwell join us, and I know it's her birthday tomorrow. She's been so gracious to me and those of us, and I guess we're getting into a bit of a birthday thing. Has anybody else got a birthday in November, December? Commissioner Shirtliff. Anybody else? Celeste. All right. Well, how about we do a little quick birthday thing for all the birthday people coming up? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Senator Dunwell. And Swanson, and happy birthday to you. All right. Senator Dunwell's about to embark on a, where should I put it? A long day's journey into night. Up at the 69th legislative session. Give her a send-off.
80th decade.
Whoa!
Big 7-0! Big 7-0! And you know what? Fellow humans, be proud of every wrinkle, every year, every accomplishment, every mistake. Life's a journey, so, you know, I am blessed.
Every scar.
And our community is blessed with all of you. Thanks for serving.
Well, happy birthday, everybody. We're gonna keep her moving, but Commissioner Shirley, Commissioner Hundhausen, anything real quick off the top? Get him a mic. Evan.
Sure? Okay. Yeah.
Sandy back there. The city.
The other end.
The other.
Hey, thank you very much. That was a really nice rendition. Tim, I saw you singing. Thanks for not winging it. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Well, good morning. Happy hometown, Helena. We are, like John said, we're 1 week away from Thanksgiving. I can't believe it's that time of year already. But happy Thanksgiving to you. You might have seen in the newspaper today the water rates have gone up 3.5%, sewage rates 4%. This is much, much lower than our neighbors over in Bozeman and Billings that have gone up 12 to 15%. We've worked really hard to keep those rates down. We didn't have rate increases during the pandemic, and this purpose to make sure that we gave you folks a break and gave everybody a break when it came to water. Speaking of water, you might have,
Water's been so good lately.
water's on everybody's top of mind and on your lips. So, believe you me, I read the comments every morning, every day. Yes, I do drink the water, but the thing is, you know, we tried something, you know, the new pumpkin spice latte flavor didn't work out. So, we're working on that. Actually, we're repairing some filters. We're moving the water over to we get our water from various sources. The Chestnut Reservoir, the 10-mile water treatment plant up in the hills. We also have the Missouri River. And that's kind of where the water's coming from, while we're repairing a couple different filters and pumps with ARPA funding that came from the federal government. So we're strengthening our water infrastructure. Also too, today at Safeway from 10 to 2, Eric Dowell, myself, Mayor Collins, and others are going to take a pie to the face to raise funds for the Helena Food Share. So a good cause with a side of pie is always a good thing. Also too, this Friday, the Capitol High Bruins are in the state championship. We wish them all the best. And also too, we want to thank the 300 plus businesses, or the businesses that have purchased over 300 tickets for the Capitol High students to attend the game. And we thank those businesses and those individuals and those sponsors in Go Brew.
All right, thanks, Commissioner. There's a lot of courage to come and talk about water here this morning. Commissioner Hunthausen, how about if you come back next week? Because we're at 7:15, we've got some great guests with us this morning, and they've each got a bit of a presentation for us. So if it's okay, we'll just turn to our guests. How's that? All right, anybody got anything? Ross.
Very quick theater announcement. Carroll College tonight and tomorrow, their directing students are directing a show by Steve Yockey, like 8 short pieces that are all interrelated, all by the same author.
Yeah.
So another reason to come to Carroll College tonight or tomorrow at 7:30.
Very good. Thank you, Ross.
I also have something real quick. On December 5th, Carol has generously agreed to send over one of the counselors, financial aid counselors, to the library to walk through how to fill out the FAFSA form, if that does in fact drop on December 1st, which we hope it does. So this is a really key form, especially now that Carol has put out its Pell Promise. It means that kids can either go to school or not go to school for college. So please be passing that word around. We're doing our best to tell everybody at the library, but tell everybody you know.
Very good. And Carol Moore here, gentlemen. Well, we do have some great guests with us this morning. We've got Ali from Kazakhstan, Nova from Mongolia, and Mia from Serbia. You remember that these are students with the FLEX program, Future Leaders Exchange program, that the United States Department of State manages and organizes. So welcome, welcome. And they're each going to talk to us for a little bit. Let's give them a welcome. Okay. Don't be shy. Yeah, come on. We've got some slides here.
So I am an exchange student from Mongolia, and today I wanted to talk to you about my language and how we write and how we talk. Because if I didn't know English, I wouldn't be here. So I wanted to share some cool things about my language. So before I start, I want to say some facts about my country. So we have 3.2 million population, even though Mongolia is the 18th largest country in the world. However, the capital, which is called Ulaanbaatar, UB in short, has over 1 million population. So we're pretty spread out throughout the country. So we have two writing systems, two alphabets. The first one is Mongolian script, and it is written from top to bottom and then left to right. So it has 7 vowels and 17 consonants. And then, and the shape of the letter changes depending on where it is in the word. So the letter A is written in 3 ways. So it is written differently depending so it's written differently if it's in the beginning of the word, in the middle of the word, and in the end of the word. So each letter has 3 variations. So we have to memorize all of that to form a word. And then we also have Russian alphabet. So the Mongolian Cyrillic alphabet became official in Mongolia in 1946. And then the reason why I circled the 2 letters on the top was because Mongolia added those 2 letters on top of Russian alphabet letters. And then, so this is basically our version of the Cyrillic alphabet. So, and then the reason why I circled the bottom one, because we never use that letter in Mongolian language. Even though we have this letter, it is not used at all. It's only used in Russian words. And then we have 35 letters in the alphabet, but Russia has 33. So it makes it more different than Russia. So this is actually Mongolian alphabet. So the reason why we have 2 writing systems, it's a long story. So Mongolia has been colonized by Qing dynasty from China for centuries. And then Russia helped us declare our independence. So since Russia helped us, they wanted something from us in return. And they also wanted Mongolia to be dependent on Russia economically. So that is why we had to help. That is why Russia kind of demanded Mongolian government to change our writing system. And then because at the time we were financially dependent on Russia, we had no choice to kind of be against it. And then Mongolia became a socialist country because it was under Russia's influence. So, and then in 1941, the whole country started to implement Russian alphabet everywhere, in books, in stores, basically at schools, everywhere you can think of, to make Mongolia more integrated into Russia, so that we are not very independent on our own. And then they tried to wipe our culture from us. So one of the ways they did that was to ban Mongolian script. And then in 1990, Mongolia had a democratic revolution, which made the country separated from Russia and not dependent on Russia anymore. And then in 1993, the government passed a law that makes Mongolian script a mandatory subject in all schools. So for me and for every student in Mongolia, we start learning the Russian alphabet, Cyrillic alphabet from 1st grade up until 5th grade, and then we start learning Mongolian script from 6th grade up until graduation. So we mix Russian alphabet and then Mongolian script from 6th grade. We mix these two in our classroom. However, we use Russian alphabet everywhere, and then we use Mongolian script mostly in classrooms, and then only like in special occasions. Yeah. So this is kind of to give you guys an idea of where Mongolia actually is. It's between Russia and China. Yeah. So how do we convert Mongolian script to Russian alphabet and vice versa? So first of all, you have the word, and then you make the words into its archaic version, which means that you make you into though, and then you write it into Mongolian script. It's kind of complex, and then we have to memorize the archaic version of words to write Mongolian script. So even it applies even to names. So for example, my name is Narosurum. However, if I'm trying to write it in Mongolian script, I would have to make Narosurum into Narba Surung, which is slightly different, and it's the archaic version of the word. Yeah. So now we're gonna do some activity. And then I am gonna make you write your names in Russian alphabet, and then whoever has the least mistake will get a souvenir from me. So if you want to write, you can write, but if you don't want to, that's fine. And then I'm gonna collect it and then check it while my other Flex students are giving their presentations.
Get your pens out.
Does anyone don't have a paper?
English is on the right and then look to the left? Okay.
Yes.
Starts with an R, Rich. Yeah, that's easier said than done.
And then it would be great if you guys wrote your names in English so I can compare.
She knows she won't recognize it otherwise.
Writing in English.
There's two.
And if you're done
somebody will collect them. Why don't we invite Ali up? Are you ready, Ali? Well, these are being collected. And, check out we've got some Mongolian newspapers here, Eric. See if you can pick up on the news from Mongolia here at the table with the Mongolian flag. Pen, yeah.
I think you should be the MC.
All right, well, this is Ali from Kazakhstan.
Hello everyone. First of all, I want to thank you all for coming here and having us here so we can present our countries and do the cultural exchange of the program's purposes. I made a presentation and I expected actually that there are going to be a bunch of students because the presentation is at college. Kind of makes sense, right? But, and about Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is a country of vast landscapes and rich cultural heritage. From ancient nomadic traditions to futuristic cities, Kazakhstan offers a unique blend of experience. It's going to be like a little boring information, and then we'll start something interesting. Just to give you a little knowledge of the history of Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is an expansive territory, is the 9th largest country, covering 2.7 million square kilometers. And our population is 20 million. However, our country is the 9th largest. We have a bunch of free space. Same as Montana. There was Silk Road in the history, as you may know. Kazakhstan was a crucial part of the Silk Road, the ancient trade road that connected China with Europe and the Middle East. As you can see, here's the map of Kazakhstan. It's borders with Russia, China, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Kyrgyzstan. We are the largest country that don't have access to the sea. But even in that case, we have the Caspian Sea. I don't know why it's called sea, but it's not counted as a sea, in fact. So, just next slide. Thank you. And second, I wanted to talk about our main big cities to show that even though we have a lot of free spaces, we still are a developed country. Here's the Astana, is our capital city, and Almaty is the city where most part of Kazakhstan just came at the summer and chilling with all the mountains and skiing stuff. Next slide. Thank you. Here is the nature of Kazakhstan. Is one of the things that we're proud of. As you can see, you have beautiful mountains in Almaty, and people around the world come in the winter to try to ski. It's one of the, in fact, one of the best places where you can ski. So you probably should try. It's still possible. Next slide, please. About fishes. I'm not really a fan of fishing and hunting stuff, but I wanted to make the presentation related to the Montana, like the thing that we do, same as you. So I made the whole list of fishes that we have and fish for. If you know some of them, I'm really happy for that. There's the carp, northern pike, zander perch, bream, catfish, grayling. I don't know whether it goes words are correct, and there's no difference in names. I hope you got at least some of them. Or if you don't, there's sizes of them, so maybe you could imagine that. Understand that we have good fishes. Well, animals we do hunting too. I never did, but I hope I'll try one day. Will it be here or in my country? But I probably will. There's large game marl, roe deer, wild boar, saiga antelope, Tibetan ibex. About predators, wolves, foxes, lynx, and the small animals is pheasant, partridge, quail. About waterfowl is ducks, geese, and cows, goats, whatever. And here's 10 facts about Kazakhstan. Please listen carefully because at the end there will be a quiz where for right answers you'll get the presents for souvenirs from Kazakhstan. First of all, Kazakhstan is home to about 130 ethnic groups and nationalities. Kazakhstan is the 9th largest country in the world and the largest country without access to the ocean. Horses were first domesticated on the territory of the present Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan has vast oil and natural gas reserves, making it a major player in the global energy market. Kazakhstan has almost the whole periodic table in resources. At 386,400 square kilometers, the Caspian Sea is the world's largest inland body of water, larger than Japan's territory. Kazakhstan's population is 20 million. Kazakhstan's economy is based on oil and natural gas and mines of iron ore, copper, zinc, and gold. Kazakhstan celebrates 3 New Years, New Year festivals: Orthodox New Year, Nowruz, and the Global New Year. The last one, Kazakhstan has outstanding athletics, and we're gonna talk about that. Is there any box fans? So it's one of the best boxers in the I would say world's history because I would say it's like the Kazakh version of Floyd Mayweather. Maybe some of you know that. He has 42 wins, 2 losses, and 1 KO. So it's really incredible. Val Chapatrakmanov, any fans of UFC? Oh, do you know him? Oh. Even in that case, you can see he's scored 18 wins, no losses, no KOs. Kazakhstan is really developed in sports field. We have a lot of great boxers, UFC fighters, and the other sport, judo, wrestling. Actually, it came from Soviet Union because they were counted as the best sports schools, if you know. So these schools of Soviet Union still has impact on our nowadays sports development, and we still have a lot of sportsmen with great potential. About education, as I said before, I was expecting some students. You cannot listen to that if you want to. The education, schooling is compulsory up to grade. We have 11-year system, ensuring a well-educated population. Public schools offer free education to all citizens. While classes in Kazakhstan's high school system, students cannot choose their subjects at all. The curriculum is standardized and mandatory for everyone, which is kind of sucks. About uniforms, unlike in the US, school uniforms are standard requirement in Kazakhstan. They are designed to minimize social differences and promote unity among students. And grade structure, students complete 11 grades instead of 12, and after 9th grade they can choose to start college or continue with 2 more years of high school and then into university. As you can see, I'm still here. I'm studying in both of schools, in Kazakhstan and here. And it's really hard for me because I don't understand anything at all. Thanks for the internet that you can find all the answers. There is our best university, but there's no point of that because probably all of you wouldn't go to that university, right? Nowadays, I wanted to mention only nowadays because it's one of the largest events in our history, in our country that ever was. Nowadays is traditional spring equinox celebration that marks the start of New Year in Kazakhstan and other Central Asian countries. Celebrated on March 21, it is one of the best, oldest holidays in the region, symbolizing new rebirth and the beginning of spring. During the Nowruz holiday, many famous stars give concerts in cities, and the holiday is completed with fireworks. As you can see, we also do some wrestling. It's called our Kazakh wrestling. We have slides, we have a bunch of dishes that taste delicious, and I'm proud of them. The eagles, as you can see, the Kazakhstan's flag has the eagle on it, which it's our it's an animal that symbolizes our country because we get our independence when the country was at their hard time. Yeah. Next slide, please. And we're gonna start our quiz. Good luck. What is the population of Kazakhstan? One person. Yeah, you got it. You didn't see that? Some earrings for you. Yeah, with ornaments of our country. The next slide, please. How large is Kazakhstan in world ranking? 9, you got it first. They're gorgeous, isn't it? What elements in Kazakhstan economy based on?
Natural oil, gas, mining.
That was the first time that I saw. Sorry. Next slide, please. How many New Years do Kazakh people celebrate? 3. I see the first hand. I'm gonna hustle. It takes too much time to get a present. And next. Oh, what is the name of the largest celebrating event in Kazakhstan? Yeah. Oh, and I think the hardest question. What is the name of our capital city? Yeah. Nice. Good job. I didn't expect that you're gonna answer it. I mean, last slide. And thank you for your attention. Hope you got everything about Kazakhstan. Thanks.
We're very good this morning, class. So where's Mia? Where's Mia? She'll be right back. Right there. There she is. This is Mia from Serbia. We're moving west into generally European territory. All right. Hi, Mia. real close and loud.
Hi everyone, my name is Mia and I come from Serbia. So we'll explore Serbia together. So our country was founded in 8th century. So we can see how small it was, and then during the years it started to develop. And we can see its highest point in 14th century, and you can see a great amount of them that is widespread, so mostly all across the Balkans. And after that, we were under Ottoman Empire for almost 5 centuries. After that, we had uprising and revolution, and we got out of Ottoman Empire in 1815s, and again started to widespread. And we can see kingdom and how we widespread that and go to Adriatic Sea. And after that, we became a republic. And in 1963, we became Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia with President Josip Broz Tito. And in 1992, Yugoslavia started to fall apart because it was consisted of 6 countries. And from 2006, we got just only Serbia. And its point here in Europe, if you can see red on the map. And our population is 6.6 million. Religion is Orthodoxy. Capital city is Belgrade. And I know that you have Belgrade here in Montana. And currency is Serbian dinar, and official language is Serbian. And 3 fingers represent Serbia. So when we show 3 fingers, it means that we are from Serbia. So I don't know if you know about Kosovo. Kosovo is autonomous territory of Serbia, and back then in years Albanians occupied it and destroyed our churches, national goods. So Serbians who lived in a Kosovo area, they had to move to central Serbia. So that blue point, if you see. So after Albanians came to Kosovo, they wanted their own country, even though Serbia had older, how can I say, tradition. And they declared its independence in 2008, even though not all of the countries of the world accepted that. So, this is mostly for teenagers, and that have some opinions about Serbia and don't know well Serbia. So we're neither Syria nor Siberia because they mix it in pronunciation. And we have our own language and our own alphabet, as you can see. It is called Azbuka, and we have cursive letters. So I know both cursive alphabet English letters, and we use Latin, Latin way of writing, like you do in English. And we use Cyrillic, Serbian Cyrillic, as you can see here. And yeah, we don't have a queen or queen, and we have McDonald's, KFC, and stuff. And I don't know Russian because most people relate Serbia to Russia. That is our capital, as I said, Belgrade. And you can see how beautiful it is, and the way complex of buildings near Sava River. And St. Sava's Temple is 3rd biggest Orthodox church in the world because we really praise our religion and we invest in our churches, temples, and all of that stuff. And it kind of reminds of Russian temples and churches, and that is what we invest money in. So Serbian natures, we have plains, mountains, lakes, rivers, rainfalls, valleys, and forests. So, and we have 6 national parks, and you can see the beauty of Serbia. National dishes, people who have tried Serbian national dishes, they are amazed how delicious it is, and they really love it. And I'm happy because I love to cook, so I can prepare dishes to my host family, my friends, and yeah, just to be proud of that. As I said, Serbian Orthodox is religion that is mainly in Serbia, so mostly, I can say, 90% of the population is like Serbian Orthodox. And we have Patron Saint Day, which is the day that, of special saint that protects your household. And on that day we follow like special tradition rules. And we go to church, bake the cake. As you can see, it's not like the actual cake, but like the savory one. And light up the candle and celebrate that saint in peace with our family. Sports, we are really proud of our people in sports. So you can see this girl won a gold medal in Tokyo in karate. We have our basketball team, and USA got us in Paris in semifinals, so we were 3rd place. And we can see our football, soccer national team, and those 2 won gold medals in shooting in Paris 2024. And you can see 2 most popular clubs in Serbia, called Partizan and Crvena Zvezda, which is translated to Red Star. And you can see here how they cheer for their favorite teams. So we have Red Stars on the left and Partizans on the right. Oh yeah, on the right. And you can see fire here and like the massive audience cheering for its favorite team. And famous people, we have Novak Djokovic, and he also won a gold medal in Paris in tennis. We have Nikola Jokic, who plays for Denver Nuggets, and he is really famous. And Nikola Tesla, he invented electricity that we use today. And Mihailo Pupin, who invented the easier way of communicating on the phone. And the fact is that Serbia started the First World War because Gavrilo Princip assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand. And we have his saying, like that Gavrilo Princip said, is in Serbian is ko hoće da živi nek vre, ko hoće da vre nek živi, which means whoever wants to live, let him die, whoever wants to die, let him live. And the other one, our shadows will walk around Vienna, wander around the court, scare the lords, which is related to Archduke Franz Ferdinand, who is from Vienna. And we Serbians are really, how can I say, proud of what we did, because even though we're a small country, we showed our power. And you can see many people on the street wearing his, like him on a t-shirt, because we are some kind of proud of that. So we have differences between Serbia and USA, and it is actually the fact Serbia was the first flag which was raised on White House, and they were like only flags which were raised, and these were like French in 1920s and Serbian in 1918s, which was raised with American flag because USA wanted to support Serbia in the First World War. So we have different schooling system than the USA. We have elementary, middle, and high school, where middle and high school are in the same building, and high school is indifferent. So we don't have school districts. Students can choose to what school they go, and they often commute to school. by bus because we can't drive until the age of 18. And we have vocational high schools, for example, medical, economic, technical, mechanical school. I go to economic high school, and it lasts for like 4 years. And my subjects are mostly economic related. I have 13 subjects, which 8 of them are economic related. So after my school, my diploma is comparable with one, for example, who have bachelor's degree here in United States in economics. So I can employ right after my high school. Grades are from 1 to 5, when 1 represents F and 5 represents A. And if a student has F at the end of the school year, he or she has to repeat the whole year again. And I saw many students wear those at school, but we are not allowed to wear neither shorts, sandals, pajamas, Crocs, or hats in our school. We don't have uniforms, but these are some kind of rules that we have to follow. This is my economic high school. This is my class, and it's 28 of us. So we also can't choose our subjects because it's the system that we follow. And it's 28 of us, and we are from the 1st until the 4th year of high school. We are together and go to the same classes together, and it's 28 of us. And you can see here some activities that our school was participated. We had US selection project, which lasts from January until November, and we had to try to like see who is going to be president, to predict president for 2024 elections, and we did. And yeah, it was the last day of school for seniors, so we go in the town center and play our folk dance with our flags, and yeah. Nightlife, okay, hanging out with friends. We often go to cafes or restaurants, and the thing is that we don't split a bill. For example, this time I will pay for us, next time you will pay, but these are reasonable prices. No one would get the most expensive thing from the menu, but like something decent, because we are paying for all of us, and it's like generally we're free friends, so yeah. And hanging out until 3 or 4 in the morning, especially when it's summer, it's really common because Serbia is a relatively safe country, and especially my town, which is small, so it's like 7 of us that hang out in the morning, and our parents allow us because they know that we are safe and that we are not doing something stupid. Nightlife, we can go out and go in the clubs and stuff like that because it's really common to like Balkans and also for Russians. We can drink even like before the age of 18, and that's something that our parents allow us to do. And we have our own drink called Rakia, which is fermented fruit and distillized fruit. And actually kids that are like really young, like 10, the parents would give them like a bit to like sip and try. So it's kind of common for alcohol drinks, and like, yeah. But we can't drive until the age of 18. So next thing is prices. We Serbians don't earn a lot of money, and the lowest salary is like $450 per month, and that's for like kind of basic job, like a shop assistant or cleaning, to be a cleaning lady. So $450 is for the whole month, and most other jobs are paid under the table. For example, whoever works for private boss or stuff like that, they will show those $450, which is mandatory by the law, and the rest of the money he will got kind of like in envelope, so the country doesn't know about that. And yeah, because employers pay for your retirement and stuff like that, so the rate that will have to pay, it depends on what amount of money you put and show to the country. So the less you show, the less retirement rate you will have to pay for your employee. And even though we don't earn the money, we love to have expensive clothes, branded clothes, and luxury cars. And people save money for that because we are just like, it's our mentality. And yeah, and for example, gas is like $7 per gallon compared to the US. And basically prices are like dairy products, meat are basically the same, even though you earn a lot of money, like not a lot, but like more money than we do. Serbian celebrations, you can see weddings and 18th birthdays here. So we have around 350 guests on the regular wedding, and we have a wedding in church, and after that we go to event hall, which we rent. We have a singer and live band who are like playing music, as you can see here. And 18 birthdays are celebrated really, really good. As you can see also an event hall, and like on 18 birthdays is like 100 of people, and yeah. Music depends on the age. So we teenagers listen to like rap, and when we elderly listen to pop music or 80s music, and middle age listen to pop and folk music. And friends, we have like groups of friends that we do, like, as I said, hang out until 3 or 4 in the morning together, and we really love to spend time with our friends. And yeah, you can see my friends there. And family, this is my family. Actually, this is my cousin, and we can see my family over there. And family means a lot to me because they supported me a lot for this exchange program. And yeah, I'm so thankful to have them. And that's it. Hvala means thank you for joining me in this.
Thank you, Mia. What a wonderful world. Yeah, who's the big winner here, Nova? That's what everybody wants to know.
So there are 7 people who were super close, and there's top 3 winners. And the third place is Lisa.
Lisa, congratulations. Why don't you come on, Lisa, come on up here where we can see you. Come on up. Come on, all the winners. Just like the Olympics.
Second place is Carlos.
Yeah.
Carlos. Hey. Very cool.
And the first place goes to Amanda.
Amanda. And what do you have for these winners, Nova?
I have keychains.
Keychains, yes.
Really? Oh my god. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Well, my oh my, what a morning. John, wasn't this interesting? Got to get some of these students back to Carroll during next year? Well, it's 8 o'clock, so people gotta get where they're going.